What's up everybody? Do you know where is Taiping? For Malaysian, I'm pretty sure you know where is Taiping. It is the second largest city in the state of Perak. It was the first capital of Perak before it was shifted to Ipoh back in the 1930 something. And then after the completion of the North-South Highway, Taiping is no longer a place that you need to pass if you're coming from Ipoh going to Penang, and therefore making it less visited. However, it still has a rich history and most of those heritage elements still remain. In this video, we are focusing on the second largest city in the state of Perak, Taiping. Number 1. Taiping Lake Gardens. Taiping Lake Gardens was the first public garden opened in peninsular Malaysia during the colonial era of British rule. There are several lakes within the garden, and from certain angles, you can witness the perfect reflection of the trees, the buildings, the Maxwell Hills as a backdrop. This garden is popular with locals for exercise, morning walks and jogging, and it is also a great place for family gatherings. One of the main attractions is a rain tree walk. The walk is at Jalan Pekeliling and is covered with magnificent rain trees that line on both sides of the road. Many of these trees are over 100 years old, and their long branches extend across the road to form a large canopy. Number 2. Anton Coffee Mill. While we were in Taiping, we visited Anton Coffee Mill, which is Malaysia's oldest coffee mill. As we approach, we are greeted with a big coffee cup at the entrance, which is written that the mill was in operation since 1933. The traditional method of coffee production, including wood roasting, is clearly displayed. Entered the showroom and we purchased some coffee and also ice cream, which is made with coffee. And right in front of the showroom is a mock-up of a small lane from the past era where we took plenty of photos. We visited Perak Museum at around noon, the oldest museum in Malaysia. The museum is almost 120 years old, and the building was established in 1883 by Sir Hugh Law, which is the 4th British resident of Perak. Before we enter the museum, we walk around the exterior. There is a dredge buckets, and then there's a cannon over here. Further down, that is the Perak State Railways coach. An anchor. And a steam boiler. It's an ancient slab grave from Sungai Perak. Take a look. So this is the main entrance and we need to purchase a ticket, I guess. Once we entered, there was an exhibit of Chris, which the holder is made from the sarong and it's quite interesting. The nature gallery is at the ground floor. There's a variety of animals, birds, fish, and elephants and tiger. And we also saw varieties of local animal skeletons, both real and artificial. the cultural gallery showcasing the local arts such as silversmithing, embroidery, some cultural artifacts which all represent Malay, Chinese and Indians. We had to remove our shoes to explore the first floor. On the first floor is a clay works gallery. It displays some antique items such as labu, belanga, and so on, which are all over 100 years old. We spent about an hour exploring the museum. It may not be ideal for those who really want to have an in-depth understanding of the Malay history, but it is worth a visit for any casual travelers like us to know about Malaysia history and culture in general. Number 4. Taiping Clock Tower. The clock tower is at the center of the town, which was built in 1881 by using wood and timber and later rebuilt with bricks. It is the oldest clock tower in Malaysia. However, we are not allowed to go up the tower. The ground floor serves now as a souvenir and information center for tourists and is accessible to anyone.
And then we are volunteer.
Oh, you're volunteer. The next place we visited was the Telegraph Museum. It is located at the back of the post office and it is in an old building dated back to 1885. It is a small museum consists of 2 stories and both illustrate with large colorful posters depicting the history of telegraphs in Taiping. There are various exhibits including the telegraph machine used in operation before. One notable piece of furniture is on the second floor, which is an antique cupboard and has been used since 1895 to store various telegraph-related books. The next one is Taiping Zoo. Taiping Zoo is the oldest zoo in the country and is the only zoo in northern Malaysia. We didn't manage to get in due to our schedule, but if you would like to be there, it is the pioneer of the night safari in Malaysia. It features an open concept where the animals are not confined in cages and most animals have spacious habitats and roam freely in large environments. While on the way to Bukit Larut, we passed by Taiping War Cemetery. It was established in 1946 and it is the final resting place for more than 800 allied personnel who lost their lives during World War II. The Christian graves are on one side and on the other side of the road are the non-Christian graves, that is the Muslim, Hindu and the Buddhist soldiers. Bukit Larut is a popular hill resort, but because of the road leading up to the hill has been closed for several years and its popularity has waned. We asked the officer when the road will reopen, but he couldn't provide a definite date. Now it has become a popular place for hikers who want to hike up to the hill. Number 9 is a hidden gem called Burmese Pool. The name of Burmese Pool is believed to have derived from the Burmese soldiers who discovered it in the 1920s. These soldiers was brought in to replace the disbanded Malay State Guides, and they initially utilized the pool for leisure and recreational activities. We crossed the river over the bridge and we saw locals were swimming and enjoying the water, and the water is shallow but crystal clear. After a few minutes, we arrived at the Burmese pool, which is on the left. It is a quiet place and with clear water and untouched nature. It's a place for anyone who wants to take a break, picnic with family, and just enjoy nature. We stopped by Museum Matang on the way back to Kuala Lumpur. The museum was originally constructed as the residence of Nga Ibrahim, who is a powerful and wealthy Malay tin miner. During his heyday, he was actually even richer than the Sultan of Perak. One significant exhibit is a replica of an elephant just right at the entrance. His name is Silarut, and legend has it that the elephant has gone missing for a few days. When it was found, it was covered with hard mud, which eventually confirmed that it was tin. The museum displays those artifacts and exhibits that reflect the region's history, that include the impact of tin mining during the colonial era and also the culture of the local communities. The Taiping railway station is the first railway station in Malaysia. It was built back in 1885. The original station building is still stand next to the current station and is being preserved as an heritage site. These are the main places that we have been during our trip to Taiping. 2 years ago we were here and we made a special arrangement with a coffee, charcoal, and a traditional Chinese biscuit factory. They welcome visitors, but you have to contact them beforehand to make arrangements. If not, please watch our video that we have made during our visit, which I will include the link in the description below this video. Thanks for watching. We'll continue traveling within Malaysia to share our story with you. Meanwhile, please subscribe to our channel, which means we'll be able to notify you whenever we upload any new travel videos. See you again in the next video.